Hello guys, and before we get into the video, I'm just going to say there are going to be three segments to this part. The first one is going to be the new taming skill along with the new features that they added for pets. The second one is going to be the new pets themselves. The final part of the video will be the general changes, which is just going to be a quick, simple area looking at the general changes. So let's get right into the video. Let's start with the taming skill and pet skill. So there are two main things that you're going to want to know about this. First off, taming skill. So new skill, taming skill. Taming skill is gotten by leveling up pets, and I believe it is a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you were to level up your alchemy from level 0 to level 100, to level 50, sorry, with just alchemy pets, then I believe you would get taming 50, which would mean that it only does cost about 40 mil currently. Might go up, might go down over time. That's just what it is. So leveling up gives you extra pet XP per pet, which might mean that you can max out more pets from level 50 alchemy. It might mean that you actually might be able to get more than just level 50 alchemy if you max out your pets. That's a possibility. So that's the first one. Second one is pet luck. Pet luck is down from level up. Pet luck is just, I believe it does change the drop rates for different pets, but definitely does change your percentages to get either epic versus legendary or rare versus uncommon versus common pets. So that's that. So it's a new stat that increases the chance to find pets in the wild and also increases the chance to craft better pets. So taming skill, there's also a new feature when you collect more pets, you get better magic find. So I believe it's 10 pet, and the way it works is level 1 common would be 1 point, uncommon would be 2, rare would be 3, epic would be 4, and legendary would be 5. And depending on how the scores are, you'll get a different amount of magic find, ranging from 10 for 1 magic find, I believe 25 for 2, 50 for 3, something like 175, 100 for 4 magic find, then 125 is max you can have, which is 5 extra magic find just from having pets. So if you go into your pets menu, it's on, if you hover over the diamond, that's where it is. So now into the second topic. After I finish, move over here. So before I move on to the last topic, I'm just going to go to pet items and candy. So pet items are the special abilities and boosts to them. So there's stuff such as the EXP boosts, which are anywhere from, I believe, 10% more XP for the pet leveling up to like 60% or so, 50-60%. So that's nice. And you can get it from killing mobs, from the shops, which I'll go over the shops in a minute, and from crafting, as certain ones will be crafted. And then there's pet candy, which you can use up to 10 pet candy in your life for each pet. And they give anywhere from, I'm not sure what the lowest level is. I know it's 9 stacks of carrots for the lowest level, and the highest level is like 24 enchanted golden carrots surrounding the lower tier one. And there are 3 tiers. They give up to 250,000 each is the max tier one. So you can only have 10 per lifetime now. So that's hardened scales, which is one of the pet items. And then there's the new NPCs, which I'm going to move on to the other stuff after. But Cat the Pet Sitter is the first one. Cat for a certain price of coins, along with items depending on the rarity, and a certain amount of days, which can range up to 1 month for epic to legendary. Cat can level up your pets to a different rarity. You'll keep your XP, but you will go down levels to what the level equivalent would be for the pet that you're going to have. Additionally, there's Zog, who you can get some pet items from, and there's finally George, who sells pets. You can sell pets to get money back. So let's move on to the new pets area. So new pets, as I don't have a list on me, I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. And at the bottom, there's the mining ore, which is the rock pet. There are 16 total as well. Rock pet is gotten from mining ore. Every 2,500 ore you mine, you should get 1 rock pet, from what I understand. They range at the moment from common to rare. There might be higher levels that you can get. I'm not sure if you can get it in the wild or you have to have cat to level them up, but you can definitely level it up somehow. Secondly, there's Dark Auction, which Dark Auction has Jellyfish Pet, which is another alchemy pet. Yeah, I don't know why all the fishing related pets look like they're fishing related, but they're actually alchemy. It's weird. Don't question it. So next we have fishing bosses, which fishing bosses, from the boss itself, there's the Yeti pet. And then from killing 250 sea creatures, there's a dolphin pet, which also, like the rock pet, will get higher tiers as you kill more and more sea creatures. So those are 4 so far. Mobs around Slayer areas, there's the Hound, which is from Sven's. There's the Tarantula, which is from the tarantula bosses. And then there's also, I believe, ogre it's called. One of them is from Revenant, or I think it's ghoul actually. So that's from the Cerberus. And the next two are the monkey, which is from the zoo event, and the elephant, which is from the zoo event. Those two, I believe, one of them is farming, one of them is, I believe, foraging, if I remember correctly. So those are them. Then there's the spooky event shop, which has the black cat, which at the moment there are issues. I believe you cannot technically buy it, as it does cost too much candy to fit in your inventory. But that's that. And finally, there's the crafting. Crafting, you have the zombie pet, you have spider pet, you have endermite pet, you have skeleton pet, which is very good from what I understand. So now that I look back at it, it seems I may have forgotten about Baby Yeti. I may not have counted. Baby Yeti is a Yeti drop, though no one has it yet, as the Yeti hasn't come out this season, along with the pigs, who are gotten from the pig bosses, and the golem pet, which is gotten from the golem mob, which we'll talk about in a minute. So now that we're done with the pet section, let's move on to the next section, the general changes section. So the Golem is one of the pets that is dropped from the new mini boss, the Endstone Protector. Endstone Protectors, from what I understand as well, none of this is confirmed, but from what I understand, Endstone Protectors are gotten from killing 5,000 Zealots in the lobby. It doesn't have to be you, it's just the general lobby. 5,000 Zealots have to die. So that's that. So that's how that works. So if any adventurers could defeat him, they may just find themselves with a new pet or pet item. So the new pet is the golden pet. The new pet item, I believe it is the one that upgrades the tier of the pet, as that is an item as well, which is pretty overpowered, as it means you don't have to pay cat money, you don't have to do anything like that. I believe it only costs about 10 enchanted iron blocks, and then you have it. So now that that's the first part of this part, the next one is the balancing and small changes. So the balancing is giraffe. Long neck has a combat perk now, and higher ground has better values in giraffe pets. Squids, which, yes, fishing. Squids now have more squids to be something useful. So more squids used to be that you had a higher chance to catch squids, which people didn't like, as it means that you had less chance to catch other sea creatures, other mobs. So that's the first part. The second part is that the order of the perks was swapped, which I don't know what the order is now, as I only use the legendary, but I'm guessing they swapped out maybe the XP boost with the squid chance or something like that. So then they buffed Silverfish. The dexterity now, instead of starting from haste 1 going to haste 3, now just always has haste 3. Pigmen, they replaced PvP King with Bacon Farmer, and they buffed Strength on Porkmaster slightly. And then there's Ocelot, which they replaced Evasion, which no one liked because it was just a dodge chance, with True Essence, which means that you have a chance of getting EXP orbs from logs, which I don't think is any better. And then there's the Wither Skeleton, which replaced Cold Crazy with Death's Touch. I don't know what those were, but those were things. And then Finding Horse and Skeleton Horse added a Ride into Battle perk, which I'm guessing means something like more damage. I don't have either, I don't know. Finally, there is the small changes, which is increased mining and fishing XP by 50%, which was a needed change, as they do level up much slower than a regular pet, and they still take the same amount of XP. Fix the pagination of pets menu, which I'm not sure. I think it might just be the organization. I'm not sure. I don't know pagination. I'm not an English major. Technically. Then there's increased max pets owned to 100, which I don't know why it's so high. I don't know. It's just that. Then there's added Magic Find, Sea Creature Catch Chance, and Pet Luck to player profile. Magic Find seems like it is working. Pet Luck seems like it is working. But Sea Creature Catch Chance, let me warn you, does not work. It does not show your base stats, and it does not count for anything other than a Reforge. The only thing that can change it are Dolphin Pet, which Dolphin Pet has a change to your Sea Creature Catch Chance. And then there's also the fact that the Salty and Treacherous Reforges change it. Other than that, it won't show anything like that. So after that, there's the added active pet to pet menu lure, which means that if you hover over the bone that actually go into the pet menu, it'll show you what pet you have equipped. Added active pet to player preview. So if you right click a player, it'll show their active pet in case you have pets hidden and you don't feel like hiding it. Then there's this one, which will be, it's not a small change, it's a major change. Made fishing rods only deal damage to fishing mobs to prevent AFK farming exploit. Which means that now you cannot do the gas farm to farm kills and XP for your sets or for your pets or for your just general skills. Now you have to either use a vampire mask or some sort of other exploit like that, or you just have to farm it with the revenants or Zealots, which no one wants. Then there's also small buffs to blaze armor, strength, and defense, which means that now, unlike what Menacing Banana kept on saying, superior may not be as good as blaze armor. Then there's also some future updates, which just says that the next pet update isn't going to be for a while. The dungeons will be soon though. So yeah, they said also. Dr. Ross said that this week there was going to be alpha testing information coming out. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found it informational. I've been too. This has been the combined everything you need to know about Pet Sky, and peace out.